powers divided. The gate teleportation has scattered the team. They must push through the foes and reunite. Apparently it's the hardest level I've ever played. Concern. 6 out of 8 difficulty stars. What could go wrong? Okay. Wow, yeah, we're split up. Kind of? I mean, we're not that split up. We're 2 sets of 3. There's 4 Flammas, which aren't too hard to deal with. There's 2 Gravises, which are more of a dick. 1 Solaris, which is like a Flamma that if you let it live does a dick thing, but if you don't let it live, then you're good. And we have a Dorm, which is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, basically. Isn't the Dorm... The Dorm is the tank one, right? The tank is... Those tanks are a problem. They don't take damage. I'm like about ready to research, like, is there a trick I'm missing about Dorms? Because I feel like they take, like, years to kill. Let's get ourselves some of these. Get ourselves a nice... Am I reading that right? I have 42,000? Whoa! I was going down to 0 before, and now I buy the highest quality barrier tech in the base. One for an entire member, one for everyone and at least a normal crew. And it's like a drop in the bucket? That's how much our money seems to have jumped up? Damn. Okay. Man, that makes me worried. I'm trying to deal with the fact that my characters are so squishy. And I'm a little worried now how expensive the weapons must be next floor, then. Yeah, we'll see. But I've been going I've been going partly naked for a lot of this run, essentially. I'm trying to upgrade my characters so they have decent bonuses here, because everyone's just had barrier tech 1s this entire game. There's a decent chance I'll take a Jito instead of you. A Jito should be wearing that one. There we go. You could wear the shock absorber, I guess. It's technically a bonus. At least. But yeah, now everyone has 50 more vitality on average, which is like a 25% increase for some of them, less for others. Then there's the app one. I have a Vid Boost Plus equipped on him already. Try to give the usual crew one. There's another 20 on top for everybody. Not you. Crap, how do I unequip that? There we go. That was a mistake. So now a bunch of people have 70 more vitality. That'll hopefully help significantly in combat, I'm hoping. I'm worried that I might be really under-equipped for buying people's weapons next floor, although maybe the number of somewhat neglected or dead party members might have an impact on my costs, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, back to that challenge, where I'm gonna pick who goes in the divided positions. The enemies kind of make a difference here. So these guys, that person has to deal with a sniper. So there's 2 Flammas and a Dorm in the middle. Otherwise, a bunch of people have to deal with Flammas everywhere. Number 5 should be a high mobility character. There we go. Because as far as I can tell, number 5 doesn't even have access to the enemies right now. Whatever's going on between number 5 and the enemies looks like it's some kind of hole or platform or gap or something. I could probably fly over to attack them, but I don't see any reason why I'd want to do that, because they would just die at that point. That means that 5 is primed for dealing with 4's enemy with them, which is just a Flamma, huh? I was kind of hoping it'd be one of the snipers. So 5 might want to go help 6. If we can deal with one of the snipers, we're golden. Solaris is all the way over there. I think 1 and 2 are going to team up to deal with one sniper, and 5 and 6 are going to team up to deal with the other sniper, and we'll see where the other people can even reach, honestly. That means 2 should be a Jito. 2 is a Jito. Should Sho be 1? Sho gets a big bonus from assists, so Sho being 1 makes sense for dealing with the sniper. Let's see. Other than that, Mana and Nagi could work together against this other person. So Mana could be 6. And then the other characters might even run away from their enemies to just group up with the allies. 3 running away from their... If 3 runs away from the person in front of them, they might have to deal with the person in front of 2 anyway, as they're trying to regroup. So that should be a tougher character. But 4 running away from their enemies to group up with 5 and 6 will be safer, because 4... There's a gap there stopping anyone from getting to where 5 starts out. So 4 should be safe. So 4 should be Sahiro. It's a reasonable place to put the healer. And then, so that leaves Yoko as being 3. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, and we'll also see how my vitality upgrades go. To reiterate, I've been going all game without upgrading my character's defense because you run out of money. Like, you guys will remember if you were paying attention. Every time I start a new floor, I buy everyone a new weapon, and then 1 or 2 people can't buy new weapons at first, and then I have to sell off the stuff I just unequipped to then afford the other 1 or 2 people's weapons, just to get everyone's weapons upgraded for each floor. So getting other stuff upgraded has been, like, impossible because I've been on the wire for my income. And I might still be on the wire. I don't know how much the next floor's weapons are going to cost, but I feel like we've hit the breaking point where my characters need to be able to take more of a hit, and they're just dying so fast. Okay, so...
And away we go! Move out!
According to plan... Oh yeah, there's just a wall here, which I can fly over. Yeah, there's the tank guy. There's sniper. Okay, so you get a good sense... You really get a way better sense of the scale of these levels once you're in them. When it's just a map, it's like I can't quite tell what I'm looking at. But now we get a better idea. So these guys will be a dick, but I can avoid them for now. I should avoid that green guy until I'm careful to group, and until I'm ready to group. I want to obliterate him because I don't want to deal with somebody being mind-controlled. Question is, can you reach their enemy? You cannot. Except, like, not even your 7? Not even your dragon dive? You've got a super duper mega range attack. Not even your 1,000 knives? How's your defer range? Because I might be able to defer to that character so that she can at least attack twice or something. Is there a better... Could I have done that path better? No, it's just not gonna reach. Okay. Well, the healer's running over here.
Away we go.
You're not gonna fight that guy alone. The healer can run all the way over here. That means if she goes up to like the 4th step, she can get a bonus, which would help.
Commencing assault.
Let's do this. And away we go.
If this feels like it's a wasteful turn, that's because it basically is.
A concerted strike.
Understood.
It also costs sanity. I'm just trying to get in there. There we go. Now she can be helpful with like any single skill she has access to. Cool. Could do dive just so they don't fight back. I'm curious whether Mana can even reach.
Here I go.
With anything she has. It might be an AoE attack. Really? It's like right up to his toe. That's brutal.
Let's do this.
Commencing assault.
Okay, Mind's Eye. The highest power attack is Silent Slash. Deals more damage from behind, low chance to instantly kill, requires sense. Oh, I just got that because she gave it to me. The healer gave it to me. That's interesting. That's some hard stuff to keep track of, is the list of things you get that way around.
Take this.
That is some damage.
Me too. Understood.
I'm wondering what you get from that deference, then. I still have Silent Slash. I don't think I got anything new from her, which is too bad. Curious about this, though. More damage from behind, you say?
Try some of this.
That got him.
Let's do this.
Damn. How's she doing on stamina? I didn't check the cost of it, actually. Seems to be... Well, she did one dive. I didn't really check what it was. I can check next... No, I can't check next turn because it'll be gone. I can check my footage later. Or next time the situation arises. Alright, so that guy successfully was taken down.
Away we go.
So Ajito's trying to help. He should have no trouble reaching, because he's Ajito. I can't reach behind them from here, but I can do... There's stealth step, the behind attack, or there's also this thing, which is probably brutal. What does a fixed amount of damage do?
Let's go.
Let's get the show on the road.
Let's use you first because you get a bonus to assist against enemies, so I should get you in range if I can. You're in attack range, but I'm going to use Burn, which still gets countered, but it might do more damage.
Come on.
I don't know if that's more damage than just a normal attack.
Let's get this show on the road.
This is where it's one of the things that I got really comfortable with in XCOM, is just being able to know how much damage the thing will likely do and being able to compare. Cruel Step, counter and assist. That's what I was hoping for. The assist part, at least. Look at you.
Here I go.
Who's doing an angry attack and assist?
Take this.
Oh.
Too slow.
Oh,
For
cool.
everyone's sake.
Incredibly disappointing, though, that was not a kill. If I give them a debuff, then I'm just asking to be attacked. We're close, like, we're almost weirdly close enough that I could almost just join up with Nagi over there. That's how close they are. So that's probably what they'll do next, is they'll come up behind and attack this guy. So we'll have a better group attack against them. Right now I have to deal with the fact that she's kind of torn between these two characters. But I think they both have crappy range, so if I just, like, split the difference over here, I don't think either can reach me. Which is where you, cue me having both of them reach me. I just do the single self buff. Watch them both reach me. Ah, he's going that way. That'll make him easier to target.
Good.
Combat senses, yes. He tried to attack and the counter happened first, and bam. Slowly chasing us from behind. By the way, this pattern around us right now, these geometric shapes that make up the map, the weird rectangles, it's not column nor jointing, obviously, but it really speaks to the reason as to why that rock formation's in video games so much. Because this is really close to looking like it, and it's just that it's really easy to have a cool visual that's just a bunch of basic polygons. It's striking. Like, they even used it in Nier Automata as this kind of setup at one point. It's just a striking visual to have, like, a bunch of rectangles floating around, basically. The new layout is that guy's in the middle, like you'd kind of expect him to be. The top guy. Bottom guy's chasing Sohiro. Green guy actually redirected to Nagi, which is kind of convenient. pretty much everyone has something to do this turn except Sahiro, who is so in the middle of nowhere that they're just going to be on a trip of their own, basically.
Let's get this show on
Can
the road.
Sahiro even, like, get close? Not really. And no one's even nearby to help, so it's like he's just going to be out of usefulness for a while. But he might be able to get up in time for the real fight to start, to do with, like, a revive or something, perhaps. Perhaps. I'm not about to turn around and fight that guy, I don't think.
Can't focus.
Can't focus. Silent slash. Okay, so that's what I got from him. Interesting. Oh, that's not from Sahiro. I got that. She got that ability from. She gets that ability from this, right? Isn't this sense? Because that's George's skill. Whoops. So this is George's skill, or the skill she gets from George, and it's very high. It's very high damage. Not a massive sanity cost. It's bigger than the other one, but it costs 100 GP is the issue. So when she uses it a couple times, she's kind of out of it for skills. Yeah. So I don't want this guy to get an attack off if I can avoid it. Obviously. But can I avoid it? is the question. With just 2 characters, can you defeat one of these guys? 1400 hit points. I don't know. You might need someone to go crazy.
Let's do this. Let's get
For
this show on the
everyone's
road.
Okay, so you did round the corner like I expected. Let's get Prep to attack you from behind for a rear attack because it does more damage. Gift. Strength side fit. Let's save that for the boss, I think. Let's get as far away as I can just to make progress towards the rest of the fight if I can. But I want to do a rear attack.
Please.
There we go.
Here I go.
Let's do this.
We want to get you in there for them assists. We could do a normal attack, or I could follow up with something more dangerous, like a burn. For me, the issue is that these things have power rankings, but this doesn't have a power ranking. So I wish the game would tell me the power ranking of my normal attack, because then I have an idea of whether or not a skill is more powerful than normal attack. Like, is lock-on just my normal attack that can't miss, and that's it, with no other modifications, even when I level it up, for example? I don't know. It's one of those things that's just like, I want to be making the optimal choices, but I don't know how to know. I assume that because he's a fire dude, he's probably resistant to fire attacks, so I should probably just use a normal attack. 95%? Oh yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
This will be over in a moment. Ooh. I don't know if I can reach him with anything. Not quite. I'm almost close enough to be able to deal with him, which would mean that Sahiro wouldn't need to... Yeah, we have to defeat everyone in this one. That would have justified having Sahiro turn around, actually. Oh well. That guy's just going to be very slowly chasing us for a while we deal with various other things, I think. Back attack critical.
Can't focus.
So that guy was previously in the... Okay. Let's back off. You don't have a buff, do you? No? Let's wait. Not really up in arms about the turn or the turn count right now, but I want to be able to take this guy out efficiently. Having an assist would help. I want him to run towards me. Then we can 3-on-1 him. Unless he turns around, which would be interesting and weird. No, he's still coming. Yeah, I figured he'd be out of range. He has a really small movement range, actually. These 3 might turn around and deal with that guy next. After this guy. These guys are looking for bigger problems, because the tank's turning the corner. I kind of want to see if I can deal with the smaller mobs one by one a little bit before the big one gets here.
it.
Okay, so the enemy got no attacks
Let's
off.
go.
And away we go.
That's relatively safe as turns go.
Let's go.
Can Seahiro get even close to the fight? Okay, you can. He actually can get into attack range. It's good. No one here needs a heal, I don't think. No one, yeah, no one needs a heal. Does minor damage on Sho, and that's it.
This may sting.
Facing hostile
That's a startup attack. And as we go forward, there'll be continually more of those. I feel like I should just do a normal attack on you, right? Although if I do a heavier attack, I can be prepped for going psycho on the boss in a moment when I like fly over there. In fact, can I just fly over that? I can just fly over there. She could do some crazy stuff to the boss if I just get her sanity low. Okay, let's use something. I'm so mean to Nagi. It only comes from a place of love. That clearly showed preference for her practicality in the first cutscene of the game. Like, look, she straight up tried to shoot the dude. Nobody else was doing that. Why does everyone else suck? Like, it's not a dark thing.
Move out.
I'm only making you go crazy, Nagi, because it's just incredibly useful. Whoa!
Brace yourself.
Wow,
Here I go.
we almost didn't even need mana, but here she goes.
That was easy, right?
Let's do this.
All right, so
Let's get this
slowly
show
that
on the
character's
road.
getting scary.
And away we go.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna be fighting them on the front lines here against these two flammas, and then or flamas probably. I don't know. Flamma's more fun to say. That Dorm's gonna be sneaking up the back, but then I'm gonna have Nagi go crazy behind the Dorm and do tons of damage, hopefully, to start things off, because that thing has so many hit points, and it's the type of that's a tank. We're also still tied in level. Everyone's the same level. All the enemies are the same level as we are. I might need to do like 1 or 2 rounds to slightly catch up, because some of my characters are actually lower level than the enemies now.
For everyone's sake.
Let's do this.
Meanwhile, Searing Blast, I know they might be resistant because they're fire type things, but it won't hit both of them. They're just spaced out enough for it not to do that. How did they know?
Let's get
Anyway,
this show
you're
on the road.
already in attack range, right? No, you're not? Oh. Bummer. Line of sight is bullshit in this game. Look at that! That's a broken line of sight in this game? Really? I feel like they either need to revamp their mechanics to match their visual design or revamp their visual design to match their mechanics, because like that doesn't even slightly look like a broken line of sight, but the game treats it like it is, and that seems like a weird disconnect. Alright. Thankfully we can attack without any repercussions. I should face them. There we go, so I don't invite back attacks.
Take this.
There we
And
go.
away we go.
Alright, he's gonna go down.
For everyone's sake.
Then that bonus assist damage. Yep.
And away we go.
Do you have a multi-attack? Single, 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 single. Until like the first time I read Cruel, when I bought Cruel Step, I knew what it did. But the very, very first time I read it, I'm like, he's gonna teleport everyone and attack everyone? Because like I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for the Nightcrawler move where he just teleports around and hits everybody to show up, and it just hasn't been available yet. And so I keep thinking he'll have it just because it'd be so nice. I could go behind him, but I just don't want to open myself up to back attacks, really. Or really any attacks. I could just defer. That's the cheapest thing to do. Yeah. I don't want to make him especially vulnerable to attack, so let's just defer.
Check this out. Leave it to me.
And then he can do the attack for free.
Come on.
Yeah! We did it!
Because at this range, they might not be able to... I can't tell, but they might even have trouble reaching me a little bit. Because the Flammas seem to move so little. That guy's been chasing me for like 5 years. Oh, it still went after Sahiro. I mean, Agito. Took a hit. I gotta be careful with these three too, because they don't have a healer.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Y'all ready for some excitement? Hook. Highest damage skill that I can afford to do, because I can't do the Silent Slash again. Should have saved the Silent Slash. 1,000 Knives is 116. 126, yes, it's still dive.
Take this.
This'll hurt. And you can't counter it. What? What? No, what? 0 damage? I'm sorry, what? AI having trouble there? That was weird. Ooh, he did silent. That's awesome. She can use Silent Slash. I was sure Sanity... I was sure the Sanity didn't matter, but I didn't think that they could use skills they didn't have the GB for either. She just took out most of the boss in one hit! That's great! But apparently, either because he's a high level or because he has bonus Vit, I did 0 damage? I already have enough trouble hurting these guys, and now they're gonna do... I'm not gonna be able to hurt them? Maybe he had a nullify next attack move that I didn't notice that he used or something. But damn. Now,
I advise caution.
if only I could heal her. So I can't... Yeah, I can only heal you. And Mass Renewal, it won't target her. Unfortunately. Because if I could heal her, she might just kill it next turn. Which would be fantastic. If only, right? And there's like no way I could reach... I can't defer through a wall, unfortunately. And also doesn't reach that far anyway, I think? Yeah. Deferring to her would be tragically destructive.
Are you okay?
And by tragically, I mean awesomely. If only. Alright. That's the furthest you can make it. God, I'm just wondering what kind of mess I could make if I could defer. Alright, so you can make it that far. You can make it this far. At this point, I'm just trying to give Mana something to do. So he can defer, like, right to the top of the staircase, it looks like. I think. So Mana can go that far. I think that's in range. Let's have you... Does this... I don't remember if this applies heal over time or not. Let's maybe just not.
Are you alright? Ah, jeez, here it comes.
Snap out of it.
You could also do something nasty. Yeah, you could potentially defer. Oh boy. But you'd be in so much danger because you're not Mana, so you're not nearly as easy to keep alive.
Please.
I advise caution.
As somebody who just gets back up.
Snap out of it.
Vegito also has significantly more to do where he already is than Mana does.
Concerted strike.
Leave it to me.
Oh, can you make it? Oh, you can't defer when you've just deferred, right? I could barrage. Which might be damaging, or just cause a counter that gets me in trouble.
Are you alright?
Let's see, it's just this guy right now. Might as well get behind him.
How's this?
Down.
Ah, jeez, here it
Please.
comes.
Snap out of it.
Come on, kill. Really?
You okay?
Really? You're
Ah,
gonna tell me
jeez,
that's not a
here it
kill?
comes.
Still, he's so close to dying that one attack will trigger a counterattack that will lead to his death, and that might be okay to let that happen. I just want to see what she'll do. Is that crazy? Am I being crazy?
Hey, check this out.
Please obliterate the boss. Although if you'd obliterate the boss, you're gonna then turn around and kill us. Did you just attack me? Of course you did.
What? Are you okay?
That's what I get for trying to be clever. Alright. Well. Welp. Now I can get Basket's corpse. Oh my god, she's freaking out. Can you counter this? The answer is no. Will this hurt? The answer is no. 69 damage, are you joking? I'm kind of hoping he'll attack mana, because if the boss attacks mana, then...
Good.
Then, did combat sentences take over? That's awesome. Yes. Because she'll survive, / get back up, probably. But that makes it so that Nagi gets a move, assuming she doesn't attack mana, which... Oh, she's trying, by the way. She was running at me. That wasn't nearly as effective. And she's down.
Oh, I'm really in a spot now.
Man, that just melted the boss, except for the part where... Now I need to figure out how to hurt this damn boss.
Let's go.
For everyone's sake.
It's not dead yet. That's the problem.
Let's see to those
Cheers, mate.
wounds.
Alright, you're good for
Oh,
now.
I'm really in a spot now.
You really cannot get behind him. This is like a legit problem. Ah.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you didn't have to. Let's go.
Not you, because you have a fire spell that might help. Use you. Gift. Crap. But how's the... It's got a strength bonus right now, but not a vit bonus.
I'm here for you.
Oh, sure.
I'm hoping that he can do one really nasty attack from behind or something. Friend portal teleports you to your target ally. That's just the power you get from Yoko. Surprisingly, it's not an infinite range skill. It's only a local one. So highest power rating, Cruel Step. Cruel Step, it is then. With 3 assists? I'm sorry. You're telling me that somehow Sho can assist through the wall that where he clearly can't see us from there, but all the other times you're gonna tell me line of sight's blocked. What?
Here. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, that's not good damage. Oh. What do you mean he missed? He was shooting a wall. Oh my god, no one does damage!
Ooh, too slow.
Oh, thank goodness. God damn, man. Here comes the assist again, come on. At least one of them's behind him, so they might... There you go. Did that...
Jeez,
Was
this
that...
is like
Wait.
work.
Did his normal attack just do more damage than his most powerful skill? I guess it's because it was a back attack, and his power didn't count as a back attack, even though it's all directions, so you'd hope it would count as a
Let's
back
do this.
attack, I guess. Ah, well. All things considered, we're doing okay.
This
Let's go.
might be kind of tricky.
Alright.
Oh, I'm really in a spot
Let's go.
now.
Get you guys running towards the actual enemy. Which we can't reach, but we're getting there. Let's see, let's settle for the staircase. That way he doesn't get the first hit on us.
This might be kind of tricky.
Unless I have something nastier planned.
Let's see to
Oh,
those
you didn't
wounds.
have to.
Oh, I'm really in the
This
spot now.
might be kind of tricky.
You're not doing so hot, are you? You can't do a 35 sanity insanity thing though. Even stealth step doesn't cost you that much. I might be able to just fly to him. Which raises some possibilities. This might hurt.
Here.
Trying to get Ajito some points here, because he's always ranking lowly.
Ooh, too slow.
Like more
Let's go.
more lowly than I would expect on my rankings, honestly. Especially for a character that seems really effective.
I'm here for you.
Leave it to me.
So if I can defer to you, then you can actually help him in the fight. Also, I don't care about you getting rank because you're my character that I play as, so we're on the same team.
Come on. This is gonna hurt.
His melee attacks are really good,
Oh, I'm
especially from
really
behind.
in the spot now.
Oh, I'm really in the spot now.
Me too. Okay, leave it to me.
Maybe you can help? Don't know if I can really buy into that. Nope. Not in buff range. You can't, yeah, you can't drag that somewhere. Nothing's gonna happen here. Alright. Well, I can buff the crap out of myself.
Now.
I'm pretty sure that gives you battle ranking, even when it's used on yourself. Ow. I was kind of hoping he would attack Sho, because then Sho would counter.
Let's
And
go.
he might even get the attack off first.
This might be kind of
Let's
tricky.
give Ajito the kill.
How's this?
That's so powerful. It's like 900 damage. What the hell? It's so bizarrely powerful, and it's just his regular attack. Hey, Ajito is at +7. Really? That's all I got is a 7 for Ajito? I guess dying, yeah. Nagi -5. Yeah, that shows interesting things, because it explains that, like, now that I'm thinking of it as being the reputation system, it makes more sense, because it's like, Nagi clearly kicked serious ass and was MVP of the party, and decimated the boss, like, almost single-handedly, but she has a net -5 because she went completely berserk, and not only was she defeated in combat, but she went completely berserk and even attacked one of her teammates, which, if you think about a game about having traitors and stuff, it makes some mechanical sense at that point. That's why you get so many bonus points for heals and assists and deferrals, which this character exclusively uses. This character almost never gets kills, really, but he's the leading character in my entire party on points. So some people got gift from leveling up.
I'm sorry I worried all of
Let's
you.
do this in style.
I'll be absolutely gutted.
I think I used the exact same team. So was there even new data this time?
Hey,
Hey, Sho, over here. Hey, be honest with me, Kay. Who do you think the traitor is? Same team. Yeah, exact same team as last time, just slightly different order. So in the same number, everything still no reason to question my logic here. What do you mean you don't like me? It would be very hard to break Sahiro's current throne ranking. I kind of just have to hope he doesn't become a traitor, because I'd have to very quickly identify him as a traitor and then accuse him of being traitor against for a whole bunch of people, hopefully, because I'd be in some trouble. I'm hoping that the fewer characters we have, the easier it is to find the traitor. That I can have a Marco situation where I get it really early and then I can be like, that guy's the traitor. Is that so, huh? Your confidence is amazing, mate. Hey, Sho, come here a sec. Thinking about this traitor stuff. It's gotta be Marco, right? Yeah, I think so too. Thought so. Don't fall for their act. You'll see I'm right when their judgment time comes. That happened last time, didn't it, too? He does this weird thing where he acts like you disagreed with him when you agree with him. No change, because we've already got it figured out. Well, y'all ready to murder Marco? Because it's pretty much what's next. I think there's no more levels, right? Yeah, same pattern as the last 2 floors. 3 optional missions, 3 mandatory missions. And my middling ranks at best. And no dialogue. Alright then, let's go kill Marco. Isn't that exciting? Oh, it's so exciting.
This place again.
No sense wasting time if we know what we must do. Well then, shall we commence the slaughter?
Such a pain in the ass. The one I want to kill is the end. How much more of this horse shit we gotta do?
I can't take this anymore. Having to kill comrades with our own hands. This is too cruel.
I don't want to kill my comrades anymore.
It's a dog-eat-dog world. I can't help it, but it doesn't mean I gotta like it.
Let's think about this a second. The end has to have some motive behind all this, right? Though maybe thinking about that won't do us any good. I think we'd all rather just not be the one chosen.
Let's get this started then. No hard feelings, mates.
I won't make any excuses to those who are killed, nor will I hold any resentment if I am killed. It's a sacrifice that must be made for us to proceed, after all.
There's no way around it. Very well. Let's go.
And Marco, and Marco.
No way. Me? Why does it have to be me? You can't be serious about this. Guys? It's not like I was gonna interfere with your plans. And still, you just erased me. Just like that. So ruthless. Yeah, it's true. I'm your guys' enemy, but I didn't ever plan on harming any of you, I swear. And this is how it ends. Well, I don't care anymore. Screw all this. Whatever you're trying to protect, to hell with it. And to hell with my plans, too. Everything needs to just crumble and die and disappear for good.
Marco Barbado has been erased as a result of the vote. It's oddly refreshing to have one of them be spiteful and angry for once, because the last 2 were like, I don't resent anyone, go ahead and kill me, carry on my mission. I'm like, that's a really weirdly composed thing to say right before you're executed by your allies that you barely know because of amnesia on a suicide mission to save the world. You'd think that more people would be like, freaking out a little bit. But if anyone was going to be him, it was the character that sounds like a coward in every cutscene.
Damn it. We have another victim. This is really shitty. Hey, no hard feelings in the afterlife. I promise, I'm gonna kill the end.
This is so disheartening. There's no way I'd ever get used to something like this. The day that I do is the day I die as a human being.
Come on, how many more times do we have to keep doing this? There won't be any of us left alive when we reach the top. Is that his plan?
We will save this world. I know it won't atone for what we've done, but it's the only thing we can do. All we can do is move forward.
This isn't just a numbers game. It won't be long before fatigue sets in. I simply have no way of healing our mental states. I can't treat exhaustion. If this is a battle of attrition, I think the end's already got us outmatched.
I think I've had enough of these twisted games. It'd be great if this would be the end of it. But that's for the end to decide, I guess. Things aren't really playing out in our favor.
Life as a soldier means constantly walking beside death. I'm not saying I'm used to comrades dying, but I was prepared for it. I never imagined that it would be this painful to kill my own comrade. What will remain of us once we've saved the world?
Let's go. Mourning and regretting won't solve anything for us. All we can do is keep moving forward.
Time for like 3 consecutive battles where everyone keeps talking about the change in locale again. And a lot of new item management. Let's look into gearing people up again. We're down 1 more and things are reset once again. Marco joins the removed.